Hi, my name is Martin Shrimpton. I'm on the Midwich stand at Integrate 2018. We're on stand number F34. I'm from Mersive, which is trying to show you the Solstice wireless collaboration solution, actually as the Mersive product. The product itself is obviously for the ability to interact with content and wireless collaboration from multiple people across multiple locations across a dedicated network. The product itself has got two separate network interfaces, so you've got a guest network interface and you've also got an internal enterprise network interface, overcoming a lot of the IT challenges with obviously a guest coming into your environment and wanting to actually share collaboration information with people. We've also got the calendar integration, obviously, on the product itself. Customizable imagery for making it obviously look like your customized office locations. RSS ticker feed along the top. And soon to be coming, obviously, in reference to Mersive.com digital signage in addition to this as a feature set. That obviously more to come on that in the near future. As far as the product is concerned, obviously we've got an Android tablet, an iPad, and obviously a Windows PC there. The client looks exactly the same on all platforms from a user's perspective, so it keeps clarity. If you didn't actually have the client and you've come in as a guest, obviously again on the screen it will tell you the information for the guest to join. What they would do is go onto the right network, go to their web browser and click on get the app and join, and then what they would actually do is give you the ability to then run the application. It's a very thin application, so it doesn't need administrative privileges to obviously run that on your PC environment. So once you've actually got the application, you can see that I've got two screens in front of me, Integrate 1, Integrate 2, which obviously are the names that I've given them, and I can see exactly the same thing obviously within the client on the machines. So we've got a security key on the screen, which is in my left screen here is 5144. As I click on Integrate 1, you will see that expand to come out to say I'm your key, and intuitively the actual client is asking for the key, so it's very easy for a user to work out obviously what they need to do. So if I put in on my client here 5144, I now have three options that have appeared. These are also customizable, where you can actually configure to make the app window and the media file window options go away. So if you wanted to just purely replace the cable and just share the desktop, it's very easy to configure that for an industry to be able to make that and then introduce the other features for users as they want to. So if I click on just simply share desktop, the screen in front of me, obviously you can see there is my desktop, and obviously that's appearing on the screen. This particular version that we brought out now, we shrink away the client to the top, because when you share your desktop, you don't actually want to have the client in the middle of the screen. So to get that back, I can simply click on Share Desktop at the top. Obviously it brings it back onto my screen. If I want to just share Excel, because I don't necessarily want you to see my messages or my emails, I can click on App Window and just share an app window. So that's now just my application. If you watch on my PC and I minimize Excel, you can see that obviously it still stays obviously on the screen for the presentation. And the last option that we've got within there is media file share. So if I click on media file share, and then I can browse to some information that I want to share, and I'll just share some pictures in here. Obviously you'll notice that I'm choosing multiple pictures at the same time. And you can see that again, separate windows are obviously open on screen. We do have the ability for touchscreen interoperability, so obviously that's just USB touchscreen as well. So if I wanted to bring this image forward, I can just double tap on the image. Do forgive the touchscreen, and obviously that brings that one forward, and I can send it back again. If I wanted to organise that, I can actually click on one of this, and I can create a stack, and I can move things into one stack. And say done. If you imagine it as paper on a desk, obviously it's just shuffling a paper into one place. If I now go full screen with this particular presentation, and I click on the 5, I now have the ability of that particular stack of paper to be able to rotate around that particular content. So you can have multiple users all connected at the same time, organising their content into piles of paper. And the other part, again, if you look onto the PC client here, because I've gone full screen on this stack, the other information is still here on the left. So what I would need to do is, if I wanted to actually retrieve something, I'll just simply drag it back onto the screen. So nothing actually disappears until you actually choose to delete it from the screen. So when you choose delete, it's deleting it from the actual session, not from your machine. Very important point. And that's Solstice from Mersive.